To be or not to be a control freak? That is the question we're talking about today. Being a control freak has its good sides and its bad sides. Honestly, when you start off in a job or you're new to a position, you want to be a little bit of a control freak. You want to know what's going on, how it works, how everything operates. But it can also be a bad thing when you're on the job and every little detail at every little moment has to be run by you, to the sense of where you're limiting the freedom and the ability of your other team members to work and to operate properly. So the question is, what would it look like for you to let go some of your control? How would that affect you? How would that affect your team members? Well, here are 5 things that can happen if you just let go of control just a little bit. Number 1, your team is going to feel like you can trust them. Hey, not only does your team need to be able to trust you and that you're going to lead them properly, but you need to be able to trust your team members to do their jobs. By not micromanaging and controlling them at every little turn, they're going to feel like you trust them to do what they've been hired to do. So when you let go of control, they're going to feel like you can trust them and they're going to appreciate you much more. Number 2, they're going to feel empowered. By you being able to trust them and know that they're going to do their job the way that they've been told to do it the first time without you looking over their shoulders, they're going to feel empowered to do their job, and they're going to want to do it effectively and successfully because they know that you trust them. Number 3, they're going to feel the freedom to create. The reality is, when someone's been hired to work with you, they get excited about doing their job. They've been hired to do a task and they want to do it effectively. But they also want to have a little bit of creativity that goes along with that. They want to be able to do things their way and see if you approve of it or not. If you are controlling every little step that they take, it's going to really kind of squelch their creative juices, and they're going to feel like, oh, I just got to do it his way or her way. I can't do it my way. Now, their way may not be the right way, but at least they'll have the ability and the freedom to think, hey, I can try anything without being criticized at every little step of the way. Number 4, they'll be able to use the gifts that God has given them. Honestly, we're all different people, and we all have different giftings and different abilities. Where I am strong, other people on my team are weak, and where they are strong, I am weak. That's why it's great to have a team of different individuals using their combined gifts to put together a great product or a great thing for your ministry. So it allows them to have the ability to use their gifts in a way that God has created them to be. And number 5, they're going to feel pressure. Honestly, when you trust them, when you say, go and do this, run with this, you are putting a lot of trust in them. When I've done this in the past, I've put a lot of trust in people, a lot of faith in people. And when I do that, people know I've got to perform. I've got to meet this expectation. I got to meet this standard. And so they're going to feel pressure to perform at a great and high level. That's okay. That's really good for them to feel that way. All right, so that's 5 things that people will feel when you let go of the control a little bit and allow them to be used in the way that God has created them to be used. But I'm curious, what are you doing to lessen the control freak nature in you? We all have it to some degree. What are you doing? I'd love for you to share below or at YM Sidekick. Hit me up and tell me what you're doing to lessen that control freak nature inside each one of us. Also, make sure you check out ymsidekick.com all week. I've got fresh content, including a new podcast coming out this week. And don't forget to sign up for the Sidekick Scoop. It's a twice-a-month email newsletter where I compile a bunch of blogs and podcasts from all over the ministry world and compile it in an awesome newsletter to send out to you, again, just twice a month. I'm not going to spam you, just twice a month. So sign up for the Sidekick Scoop today. All right, everyone, I hope you have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you next time.